Hello friends, I'm Colonel Failure. This is Stardeus. I've decided I'm going to sit on that as the name of it for the time being. My horde of robot slaves are currently tearing apart another element of the ship. We're getting it there. It's getting done gradually, slowly but surely. I built a storage pod here because it's right next to this. Well, I call it an airlock, but it's not. It's just an open vent at the moment, which is venting atmos into space, which is lovely. Yeah, it just seemed to make it quicker for them stuffing stuff from, oh, whatever. Right, everything's ticking along. I've got advanced energy being researched at the moment, which is super. That'll give me plug sockets, which will be jolly useful indeed. Yes, no, I can't overstate how much I'm looking forward to plug sockets being a viable thing. But I want to keep working on the superstructure of the new version of the ship, because that'll feel like we're getting somewhere. Tearing stuff apart is all well and good, but you want to feel like you're getting somewhere, don't you? I do. So there we go. So that's the thing. Right, we will make a central corridor here that is 3 wide. I'm just mapping this out, and then we've got a wall there, and then this is 8. Is that 8? 9. Okay, and then 9 below that. That's where we'll go. We'll get that done. I'll get that planned in, and then I can build that out at my leisure later on. So let's get rid of all of this lot. Yeah. What should we do with these corpses? I want to turn them into paste, ideally. Yeah, as well as Storm and Otis and Hadley. Don't know who they were. Well, I mean, they're deceased now. They're only suitable for being turned into paste. I thought that you could use the cooking table to turn corpses into paste. No, I'm only making soy burgers at the moment. Protein is made. Where do you make protein? If you were to click on this, yeah. Hold on. What now? We should build bridges to connect remote sections. Yeah, whatever. Smaller sections of, and so forth. Hold control to drag a straight line when building floors. I don't need to hold control. It's very easy to draw a straight line. That's something I'm not having trouble with. Although maybe I should try it out just for the sake of trying it out. I've finished my research. That's a good thing. Straight floors. Yeah. That. Then this. Hold control to draw a straight line. No. You see, these guidelines are brilliant, and drawing a straight line is actually relatively simple. Even though I'm only doing it like that at the moment. That seems to be a redundant suggestion, if you ask me. I mean, thanks for it anyway, but no, it's not what I needed. Anyway, keep deconstructing there, kids. Come on. This ship ain't going to tear itself apart. Evidently, I am missing a piece of equipment that allows me to mince up corpses. What if you were to flag it for removal? All right, Hadley. Or what if we were to stick Hadley and all his little chums there? If we were to relocate those into a corpse storage, this would do for now. And then we could do the same with all of the other stiffs that we've got around the place. Yeah, Vanessa. Yeah, I want to relocate Vanessa. Put her in Stiff's corner. That'll do nicely. Yeah, you two over here. All right, ready for the mincing machine later on. Yeah, and when the colonists ask where did this protein come from, just pretend you don't understand what they're asking. There's Sammy, the former dog. I mean, the good news, he's deep frozen, so he'll stay fresh for a long time. And there's King, who hadn't quite figured out that there was a whole other part of the ship. Oh, of course, colonists can't fly. Well, that to me sounds like an error in judgment. Oh, hold on, what's going on here? We can't make any more soy burgers because there's no more burgers to soy with. Oh. But I'm growing plant fibre like there's no tomorrow. What? Harvest it then. Yeah, and then we're in business. Okay, well, I mean, that's, I guess, something. I just wonder where, if I call up the inventory, let's have a look. Sort by, yeah, there we go. S for soy, please. Next, page 2. Soy burgers, 4. Hey, we are making them, and we've got 16 survival meals. I don't know why these people were dying of malnutrition. We're making food of a kind. Reliable. Look, Frank's noshing on down on what was formerly grass. That's going brilliantly, and I don't see why everybody's complaining or dying. I see dying as the ultimate in complaints in this regard. So yeah, there's that. Anyway, let's keep the work up, lads. That's it. Get it all done. I want to start moving stuff soon. Yeah, this bit's done. Hey, good. Right, then let's book a wall. What have I... Oh, I've got all of this good stuff. Solar panels. Yes. Like a solar panel. But not yet. Floor sockets, matter reactors, charging stuff, all of that good stuff that I already had that for some reason I'm calling out now. Great. Structure, wall, please. There you go. We'll take the dark wall and put that there. And then we want 9 floors. This might seem daft, but it's allowing me to measure before fully committing to it. 9 floors, yes. And then the 10th is going to have a wall on it. Right, which will take us to this wall here, you see. Yeah. I will eventually tear down everything that is remnanted and still in use of the old ship and replace it with fresh build. Hopefully that will be my decision, but I can't rule that out. Equally likely is that we get hit by something big. I'm slightly concerned about... no, that's matter reactors. Right, this battery. No, that's another matter reactor. Okay, this batteries are fully charged, bruv. Well, all is well then. I would say that's the case, yes. Great. Well, the little robots are all doing their job. I mean, it's just a bit of a thankless task having to hoover up all this gubbins in the short term. Now, what I could work towards is creating more robots, which will get things done more quickly. That seems relatively simple, doesn't it? Well, let's have a look. We can get the Roomba, which is nice. We get the assembler and the cleaning bot dock for docking your cleaning bots. How much have I got at the moment? Memory's fully used. I still don't understand why it cleans out and then sometimes it doesn't. What? Surely, while you're not researching anything, you've got all the memory you need, right? Right. Don't ask me, I don't know. And then disk space, that's your permanent storage, which you're going to need forever increasing amounts of. But see, once we've got the Roomba, we can then move on and get, carriers and these drone lads and these track robot fellas, and that'll be jolly, which obviously increases my productivity. Well, why don't you do that then? Well, let's have a look and see what we need. You need a lot of power to make these, to research these. Yeah, a lot of power. Could make a Roomba. Yeah, but all it does is keep the place clean. Why don't you go looking for the recycling unit for people? Ah, okay. Or the Medidoc, which makes people happier. This fellow over here. Oh no, that uses way more stuff. Now you've got the nutrient extractor over here. Yeah, what does this do? Extraction stores, yeah, from harvested plants. Oh, and people. Let's use that. Yeah, nutrient extractor, please. Right. Yeah. No, see, that's a good idea. Oh, hold on. Apricot has joined the colony. I'm not going to bother naming you Apricot unless... No, actually, I will. Everybody gets a name. Where are you? Presumably you're hanging around in here. Hold on, who's that? That's Jax Nash. Here's Apricot, look. Where's Apricot? Oh, dear. Well, let's change your first name. Walter, whose nickname was Apricot. All right, and this is going to be... yeah, no one gets a nickname. Wally Fruit. There you go. Right. All right, Wally. Good luck. Hopefully you're less stupid than the other people who've woken up of late, but I mean, I've got low hopes. There you go. Let's go and put these lot in cold storage. Yeah. Yeah. I'm creating the machine that will be able to turn them into something, you know, beneficial. Let's just not share with the other colonists how it may or may not be. Oh, there's some more, look. That's another couple of meals. Super. Yeah. Okay. Now, if I were to interrogate the old sleep pods here, will it tell me how many people are left? You know what? Even if it does, I don't want to know. I want that as a lovely surprise for later. The loom, which I haven't plugged in yet, is just for making clothes and stuff. Which, no, I don't need to do that. No, not at the moment. No, not even slightly. No, not at all. No. No, none of those things is something I need. Okay, right. Right, we've got our template masked off here, so then we need to put a wall on that last bit. Dark wall, please. Right about there. So my thinking is, we've got this big bay here, and I can turn that into individual bays for individual bits and pieces. Then we've got a central corridor, and I'll widen that at some point to actually have interspace venting going on, and that's where I'll slap my solar panels. So once we get beyond this wall, I'll make it slightly wider, and we'll put the solar panels in there. That way they're shielded from the rigours of space. And let me tell you, space has many rigours, and it is prepared to rigorously use them on a regular basis. Let's get haul orders in on the last of that lot, and then that end of the ship is done. Oh, cool. Well, in which case, do you want to put a power plant in? If we want to start thinking about laying this area out, we could start to move the power plant down this end of the ship. Well, there's an exciting notion. Yeah, all right. Well, look, why don't we build new power bits? All right, okay. Yeah, let's do that. Matter reactors. Right, now think about the efficient use of space. Yeah, okay. Right, and then that. Yeah. And then this. No, that way. Yep. And then that. Yeah. And then this. Doesn't quite work. No. What if I were to do it the other way? What if we would start there with an odd one? No. Still not quite the right number. Oh, okay. Well, look. You know what? I'm broadly over it. You could do that, and then in the space that you've got there. So that's a 5. That's a group of 5. 5's a good number to do in a group. And then next to it, we'll slap in a battery. Battery. Which I've not learned how to make yet. Okay. All right. Well, I'll learn how to make that later. But I do own some batteries. So let's relocate this over here. You've pressed the wrong button. Yeah, I have. Try it again. Relocate this over here. Like so. Oh, yeah. Yeah. All right, and then we'll have a gully down the middle. Let's plumb in a plug socket. That's the structure. You want this bit. Let's put a floor socket in. Yep. Really, you want to leave one space? I'll be honest, I don't. I want to leave more than one space in case it catches fire. But you know what? You've got to gamble a little to live a little. I've always said. We just researched the people recycling thingamajig. All right, let's put that in here then. All right, production 1 times nutrient. Flipping heck, it's enormous. Nutrient extraction. Here we go. I know I've got a heater there that I haven't plugged in. Just haven't felt the need to do it yet. There we are. All right, okay. It's all coming along. It's all coming together. Connect ship sections. You connect them. Right. Yeah, that's good. And then once this floor socket's plugged in, I'll plumb all of those in, and we'll be ready to rock and roll. Right. Now, how about you see now we start to expand on the plan. And then we'll stick a wall socket in here. Yeah. Did they do exactly the same thing as the floor sockets, except these, brace yourselves, are in the walls. Now you might go, well, why wouldn't you do that all the time? You kind of go, you need a bit of both in the world to make life happy and interesting and varied. And to, occasionally keep you guessing as to what's going to happen next. That's how I like to do it. So we're going to put the power centre up the front. I'll have a secondary power centre at the back. And then, what would you like as your second block room here. Well, you know, I think hydroponics would probably be a sensible room to come up with. Right, plug that in there. Yeah, plug this in here. Yeah. Also, you're going to want to consider multiple connections to your network hubs, so that you've got redundancy and whatnot. You know, right? Then configure these for power for fuel type. Now let's have a look and see if we've actually got any wood in stock. No. Okay. Check back again. See if there's anything that looks like it came off oak. Plant fibers. No. You've got 18 protein all of a sudden. Yeah, that's good. What are we short on? Quartz we haven't got a lot. No. Well, okay. Well, tell you what. Why don't you go and tell the old intergalactic collector to start picking up quartz. It's picking up copper at the moment. Let's wait for that to get to 100 and then get that on quartz. Yeah. Because I don't want to be burning any more plates, you see. If we sort by quantity. I mean, I've got 2,000, but I'm going to get through that. I'll get through that pretty quickly. We've got 52 lumps of copper, which is great. I think that human waste that came out of the recycler, I think that turns into soil, which is a good thing, because it will allow us to grow more wood, which I'm hoping we can burn. You know what? You know, for the time being, let's just melt some more steel plate. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? Don't answer that. Yeah, there we go. Right, we're going to have lots of power. We should probably research something that requires lots of power. Well, I'm going to need more disk space first. Pretty sure I've filled up my hard drive again. Well, I'll install something. Yeah, you can't. Or maybe you can. If you can, I haven't found it yet. But my suspicion would be if you delete the hard disk, you lose whatever was stored on it in terms of learnings. That would be my choice in terms of a design function. Do you want to stick another couple in here as well? There you go. Because that'll all reach the power hub. And if it can't, put in another socket. Oh yeah, I'm a flipping space electrician, me. What are you doing? Oi, engage. Get to work, you lazy oaf. So slow. It's really got no task. I've got loads of jobs for things being built. No, he's just hanging around. Like some kind of lazy, tracked buffoon. Right, let us start stripping this section here. Is there anything you want to salvage? Nice table and chairs. Is there anything you want to salvage? No. Alright, do all of that. Yeah, kill it. And then that. Might as well do that one at the same time. That'll keep him busy for a bit. Yeah. It's called full employment, lads. You should cherish it. Apparently it's something we should be striving for as a society. I don't know if that's the case or not. T28's leveled up to construction number 5, and we're out of transistors. Okay. Well, when you finish this microchip, we're going to make transistors. Done. Right. Just go to assembly microchip. Transistors, please. Stop producing. Thank you. Start making Yeah, see, this was always going to be the case. Is that... Yeah, that's set up correctly. Did you tell it how many you wanted? No, I didn't. Hang on. Loads, please. Yeah. Right, you're definitely going to need some quartz. One or many of these is going to need quartz in some fashion or another. So, you know, we ought to attend to that sooner rather than later. How's this oak tree doing? Is it grown yet? 27%. Well, what happened to it when we cut it down? Did we turn it into wood? Surely that's the thing that we would do. Sort. Coal. No idea where that came from. Yeah. Grain. Now, we can turn that into... that's coming off the wheat. And presumably we can turn that into... Log. Oh, right. Right. Well, in that case, hang on. Let's... I say there, number one. Let's change your fuel source. I want to change your fuel source. Change your fuel source there. eject, turn it off, eject the fuel. Right, select fuel type, log, please. Because if I haven't got enough to completely, no, there we go. Right, select. Right, powered by logs. Great. Now, it needs 10 logs, apparently, for one load of fuel. I'm going to need a veritable forest. Not enough log. No, I get that. Someone's gone insane. Okay. Turk, what appears to be the problem? Walk me through it. Your favourite meal is bread. Great. You're male and attracted to females. Fine. Just anything else? Needs toilet. Got that. There you go. That'll make you less insane. You're a bit hungry. No, your hunger's fine. Your sleep's okay. Your stress is a bit too high. Your aesthetics are fine, but you're not having any fun. Be grateful you're alive, man. There you go. Have a shower. That'll make. And it's got no purpose. Oh, I'll give you purpose real good. See this pile of purpose over here? Yeah. Feel free to join them. That's a right pile of purpose going on there. Right, let's turn this on, and then we can turn the purpose on. Right, processor settings for nutrient extractor. Yeah, make it happen. There we go. Yep. Purpose them up real good there, lads. That's it. More material into the mincing machine. I like it. Yeah, who's hungry? Which idiot is hungry? Why don't you... Oi, Wally. Alright, here we go. I'm going in. Now, you can... There is a button whereby you can control them. Which is where? It's in the tutorial somewhere, but I never felt the need to do it. I thought they would have been, you know, sensible enough to make it happen. Skills, no. Unmanaged, there we go. We want to manage the worker. Mind control that bad boy. Okay, good. Have I mind controlled him? There are ways to control a beta wave receiver. I ain't got one of those. Can synchronise your colony over time. He's not going to do it, is he? No. Wally, go over here. Wally, go over here. I don't think that works. Oi, you Wally. Can I give him a task? Nope. How am I going to get him to do anything useful then? Interesting. Now, maybe he doesn't want to leave because this area is unsafe for humanity. No, it's not. This area is very safe for humanity. Not an awful lot of light. That's a door? It's a door. All right. Yeah, you can go. You can walk through here. That's fine. Maybe he just doesn't know that. Well, all right. Well, look, I'll put in some lights, okay, and then maybe you'll go. Oh, look, I can go places. No, you don't want any of those. You want this. And I've not researched lit floors. Oh, that's a Debbie Downer. No, you've not bothered researching that. Well, maybe I could relocate one that already exists. Hang on. All right, that's a lit floor there. Can I subsequently? No, I can take it apart. Well, that's ruddy unuseful. Yeah, what's unconfigured? Something there shouldn't be unconfigured. No, it's configured now. I've configured it. It's a thing I've configured. It has been configured. It hasn't got enough log. No, but it's there. Look, fueled by log. Oh, I need to power it up and turn it on. Great. Right, someone's hungry, don't care. Took me on nutrition damage, don't care. All I can assume is that the idiots waking up over here can't figure out how to get over there. Now, there is a solution to that, and I can't remember if I built it or not. Give me... Yeah. It's like build special. Here we go. Teleporter. So you do it. You wang one in there, and then you wang the other end up somewhere handy, like this. Okay, and then they both get built, and your new collists go like that, and it's all brilliant. I've seen them do it. It's quite attractive, but ultimately you kind of go, it could be so much easier. Yeah, I think I want to build a fridge. Not that we need one, you know, but I just don't like the idea of leaving all these meals lying around on the floor. Your new hard disks are ready, by the way. Have been for a little while. Alright, well, okay, plug them in. That one can't be plugged in there. Ooh, I'm all out of plug sockets. You can plug that one in there. Yep. Don't you hate it when you run out of plug sockets? Don't you just hate it? Give me more plug sockets. Electricity. Give me a wall socket here. There you go. Just slap that in there. That'll do great. Okay, all right. Well, it's it's all go, isn't it? Isn't it all go? What's going on here? Why have you got exclamation marks? It's too hot in here. Is it? Speak to me. It's 50 degrees. Is the recycler making things just a smidge warm? Oh. Yeah, well, you ought to do something about that before troubles. All right, it's okay. We can use the door. And keep it open. There you go. Just get the temperature down a little bit. Are you open or what? Yep, it's held open. All right. Temperature's still very, very high. And climbing. Okay, alright, well look, in that case, we're probably just venting. What's the temperature here? Still 48 degrees. We're going to need to fix this sooner rather than later then, aren't we? Right. We'll move you, relocate this. Thank you. Not that it's doing anything at the moment, we're just going to slap it over there for the moment. And then, floor vent. We haven't got cooling units. No, we haven't. All right, in that case, we better turn this. We better put a floor vent in here. But this is an oxygenated room. Oh dear. Yeah. How about we move the whole shebang? Have we got room anywhere down here? No. It won't be happy if we move it outside, will it? Well done. Glad you spotted that. Oh, could I get it in there? Let's have a look. Yeah, right. Yeah. Relocate it, please. Over here. Turn it around. There you go. Right about there. That will do nicely. We're blocking the room out to the shuttle heap there, but I'm sure that'll be fine. Do you want to close the door again? Auto close. Thank you. There you go. As long as we move it quickly, nothing will melt. As long as we're quick about it. Temperature's still climbing, lads. Can't stress enough how I need you to get a shake on. Thank you. There you go. Yeah, I wouldn't have taken it that way, personally, but good times nonetheless. Right, well, that's a disaster averted. Hopefully this will all start normalising. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, our temperature's normalising in there now. It's still smidge on the warm side. Oh, it's warm to the extent that you'd go like, phew, it's warm. Wally's dead. Right. Okay. Yeah. No, you just have to take these things in your stride. You just have to go, Sailor V. Sailor Wally. No, you can't reach that one. I think we established that moments ago. Yeah. And we haven't got any transistors. No. Which means we probably can't build this plug socket. That needs steel plate, copper wire, glass, and transistors. Yeah. Weren't you going to go and tell Whatnot to go and get some more quartz in? I was. You're not wrong. Particle collector. Collected copper. No thanks. Collect quartz, please. You haven't got any raw titanium either, but I don't think we need it. We've got plenty of titanium plate right now. Yeah. 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 See, I would expect this menu to close. When you make a selection... No, never mind. Sorry, I paid attention. It's working. Right, good. We've got a block door. I know which door that is. It's the one right next to the people beater. That's okay. Anyway, there you go. That'll wrap it up for today. I've been Colonel Failure. The adventure doth continue in the way that adventures regularly doth. You know what? Let's just knock out this entire wall. It's not serving any purpose. Yeah, take the whole thing out. It's just getting in everybody's way. Yeah, and this bit here it doesn't help. Yeah, I need to work on the interior layout here to optimise efficiency in the sweaty marsupial. I hope you swing along to watch the optimisation of the efficiency and ergonomics. Subscribe, why don't you, if you haven't done so yet? Because It's one of the things that people do, and that would be good. Yeah, we can't fill this up anymore. We've already burned all the logs. So what you're telling me is that tree production is going to have to bang zoom straight to the moon. That's about the size of it. Yeah. Oh, teleporter's done. Hang on, I'll show you teleporting. What? No, you've got to configure it, but I've got to plug the other end in first as well. I ain't got any plug sockets. You sure you can reach this one? Okay, right, yeah, good. Right, configure it. Link, yeah, to that one, please. It's obviously that one. It's the only one that's possible. If there was someone alive in here, I'd show you this working, but there isn't, so I won't. I've been Colonel Failure. I'll catch up with you next time. Thanks for watching. Cheerio.